Hey, get up.
Must have been some kind of dream.
I think I was just a little more freaked out about that wedding than I wanted to admit.
You're dreaming about the wedding?
Well, I was a little more abstract than that.
Was I in your dream?
I apologize for the blunt declaration. Perhaps we should start again. I'm Theo Hoffman, attorney at law. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Barrett.
Oh. Did I just see you on Baker Street? And you picked up my glove that I had dropped.
So I did.
Wow. And you work with Diane.
Correct. In fact, I will be defending you and Detective Falconeri against the wrongful death suit.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It's a little late, so...
Oh, I am sorry, but I fear, Miss Barrett, that you have not been given the truth by some very well-meaning people. Frankly, and sadly, your prospects look rather bleak.
I guess you miss me?
Oh, desperately. You know, it's not every day that I get blackmailed into treating a gunshot wound and then I almost fired from the hospital staff for stealing antibiotics for him.
Think about how bored you'd be without me.
Yeah, take your shirt off.
What, you gonna at least buy me a drink first or what?
I want to check on your wound, make sure you didn't do anything stupid, like get another infection.
No, doctor, I took all of the antibiotics you stole from me, and I feel much better. Thank you very much.
Great. Well, to any luck, this will be our last conversation.
Why so snippy? I've saved your butt, what, twice now?
Sure.
One-track mind.
Okay. I just want to make sure that you're healed so you'll stop blackmailing me and I can focus on my own life.
Your pursuit of happiness by means of Patrick Drake. Hey, how's that other woman thing working out for you, by the way? That was on purpose, wasn't it?
You know, you still have a slight infection, so I'm going to give you a broad spectrum antibiotic and something for pain.
Did I say I was in pain?
Well, you know, you can grit and bear it with some macho man, or you can take that and feel all better. Here you go.
I don't know if I can tell you about my dream because it was really deeply upsetting, and I don't want you to take it personally.
Are you serious right now? No, you need to tell me. You need to tell me every detail.
Okay, fine. We were at Luke and Tracy's wedding. Only it wasn't their wedding, it was our wedding, which made you really happy. And I was in a patrolman's uniform, except for the waist down. I had no pants on. And Michael and Morgan were just pushing me out of the house, saying, everyone's going to be looking at the bride. They're not going to be paying any attention to the thong that you got me from Valentine's Day. That's all I had on. So all the Falconeris showed up, all 50 of them, because they weren't invited, so they were pissed off. And they charged the Quartermain mansion. Alice had Uncle Vinny in a headlock, and Ethan took the opportunity to rob everyone of their wallets.
Oh, that's very realistic, actually.
I know. I was kind of mean to him. But then, well, listen, you wanted to get married. You're really trying to push this thing through because you were worried about losing me.
Totally me.
So we found the minister. We got him to say our vows, and everything was going cool, but he kept making mistakes, and he kept rewinding the whole thing, and it was moving in slow motion. And then Tracy showed up with, like, 2 Rottweilers and a bottle of champagne. She was whipping it around, swearing that she would never let us get married
You're not
to each
telling me
other.
the truth.
No, why would I do that?
I don't know. Just tell me. I can take it. I'm a big girl. Just tell me.
Yeah, you know, dreams, they're just bits and pieces of like a cocktail mix, you know? Dream cocktail mix.
Well, therapists would have a field day with it.
Well, I guess we better keep it to ourselves.
You're not here to warn me.
Policy of telling my clients the unvarnished truth. It prepares them for things to come.
Well, that's actually very refreshing. Maybe we should
Thank you. Rest assured that I've handled many high-profile cases. I am very well versed in the vagaries of celebrity.
Yes, well, so I'm assuming that you mean it's going to complicate my case.
Well, no one doubts the dead man was after you with serious intent. Unfortunately, it may be assumed that you've been given preferential treatment precisely because you are famous.
Well, trust me, I have not.
Be that as it may, the plaintiff's attorneys may invoke a number of female celebrities who have been treated leniently despite their obvious guilt.
Okay, so what do we do about that?
Well, I will in fact argue the opposite of leniency in this case. Because if you were not in the public eye, this lawsuit would never have been filed. The benefit family is after media attention and deep pockets. They are in effect blackmailing you, despite the fact that you were in danger and you acted to protect yourself and Dante Falconeri.
Well, actually, what I did was I was trying to save a cop, which I don't know. I feel like anyone in my position would have probably done the same thing.
Well, the problem is you are not just anyone, and we have to deal with that.
Okay, so how can I help you?
Well, why don't we begin by you telling me the unvarnished truth of exactly what happened in the alley that night.
Mom, we're fine. Stay out as late as you want. We ate our vegetables. Have a fun time with Mac.
How does she sound?
Like she was having fun?
This is so exciting. I can't believe it's finally happening. Mom is falling for Mac.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's just a date.
Well, they had so much fun at Luke and Tracy's wedding that they don't want the night to end. It's so romantic.
Just keep your fingers crossed that Mom will finally allow herself to be happy with a wonderful guy.
Well, this is Mom we're talking about. Maybe we should cancel the ski trip.
Why?
Because we can't let Mom and Mac lose momentum. And if we stay in town, we could set them up for a romantic dinner.
I was really looking forward to the ski trip. And so is Taylor. He's never been to Cedar Mountain.
But what if Mom gets cold feet and changes her mind about Mac?
We'll have plenty of time to work on Mom and Mac when we get back. Trust me, this ski trip is too awesome to miss.
Gender-neutral legislation, which adversely affects women. The defendant was forced to press herself against the guard's taut body and whisper, "Meet me tonight in cell block 6." To which the guard wrapped the defendant in his sinewy, muscular arms, kissed her hungrily, and said, "The mattresses in cell block 5 are much softer." Yes, Mr. Grasshopper, I did not see you standing there.
Brusque Lady of Justice was composing a most unique tale.
It's just a very dull, dry article for a legal journal. What can I do for you?
The case appeared most titillating to me.
Well, it's just my mind wandering all over the place. Too many hours of working in a row. It's nothing. Why are you here?
Yes, right. I've come to humbly seek your advice yet again. I have unearthed information that I fear would be better left in obscurity.
Hey, it's Mr. Hoffman.
Yes. Yes, that's correct. Jason Morgan, I presume.
Yeah, Diane said you were going to take over Brenda's case and Dante's. You okay?
I was just thinking.
We need to clear up a few things.
So I checked your medical records to make sure that you're not allergic to any medications.
You're trying to figure out ways to poison me, huh?
I think you're doing pretty well in the Death Wish department all by yourself.
I like taking chances.
You know what? Next time, buy a lottery ticket.
Why do you care?
Well, you said that you left instructions for the syringe and a statement to be released in the event of your death. So, it's fairly powerful motivation.
It's just desserts, really, for you trying to drug a poor, defenseless hospital patient in her hospital.
I was defending myself from the witch hunt that Robin created.
Right. I keep forgetting you're the victim in this whole thing.
You know, Patrick and I slept together, and we have an attraction that can't be denied. And Robin can cry, and she can scream, and she can point fingers all that she wants. Sooner or later, Patrick will realize what he's missing.
I want to bet on later. Much later.
Okay, you know, I understand, taking risks when you have a goal, but to do it for no reason like you?
I was after revenge from my sister, you know that. But I've come to find out that revenge is a very, very empty thing. And that I really just enjoy pushing the envelope. I like the feeling when you're out there on the edge, ready to fall.